The experts at a company called Nebius recognized that AI's requirements were accelerating beyond traditional cloud capabilities and would require an entirely new infrastructure to be built, which constitutes one of the biggest tech challenges of our era. So let's meet Daniel Bounds, Nebius's Chief Marketing Officer, to find out more about his important work. Daniel, great to have you here today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, tell us about the journey and the genesis of Nebius.
Yeah, so Nebius as a company has not been around more than about a year, but our legacy is decades in the making. We bring to bear, and one of the things that really sets us apart is the fact that we have a small army, 500-600, hardware, software, practicing, LLM engineers, research. We have a full range of capabilities on the back end that help us build a better, more productive environment for the developers of every shape and size to come and build and tune their models, infer, and infuse AI into their applications. And now we're at this amazing time where we can take the capabilities of a supercomputer, a big cluster designed to do massive parallel computing, but do that at scale and drive the capability down economically so that you can provide it as a cloud service. That's what Nebius is all about.
Fantastic. And how do you see yourselves standing out across a large field of innovators out there? What's been your secret sauce?
So we started from day one, the first clusters that we designed were expressly for AI. But if you look at what makes an AI cloud today, yes, you have to have access to large amounts of capital, yes to power, yes to real estate, and yes to supply of accelerated computing. But the one thing that is in the shortest supply is human intelligence, building these machines from the ground up. And so that's what allows us to call ourselves purpose-built for AI, and that's really what sets us apart.
We're in an AI race. Tell us about how your customers can expect to scale and grow with you over time.
When we talk to customers, number one on their priority list is time to value. How quickly can I get up and running on one of your clusters, and can I rely on that cluster? And that is something that Nebius does better than anybody else on the planet. That reliable performance is important, but it also has to be blazing fast. And through our partnerships with technology leaders like NVIDIA, we're able to provide the absolute bleeding edge of performance in that highly available, highly reliable cluster.
It sounds like you're really enabling the promise of AI to be realized today.
Absolutely, and if you think about how people are infusing AI into their applications, there's a broad spectrum of companies, not just AI natives, but also enterprises. A company like Prima Mente, who came to us, they're building models based off of the structure and function of the brain so that they can diagnose early diseases like ALS and Alzheimer's. Because of the capabilities that we are partnering with them on, they're able to accelerate those discoveries and help us treat those diseases today versus years, if not decades in the future. So that is incredibly exciting. And then on the other end of that, you've got companies like Shopify. The world is their market, but they're looking for ways to serve the world better, and AI is the logical answer to that. But what they needed was a partner that helped them accelerate and hack, if you will, the timeline it takes from experimentation and fine-tuning to execution, so that their customers have better recommendations that they can rely on. They can better detect fraud, and they have better business tools that can help them compete and thrive in the market.
Well, important work. Congratulations on all the success, and onwards and upwards.
My pleasure. So happy to be here.
And thanks for being on this special AI edition of TechImpact.tv. And if you'd like to learn more, check out their website, nebius.com. That's nebius.com, or techimpact.tv.